our folks, John Elon. Why are we here today? Oh, I don't know. We here because things are new. And there are things that are always coming in a Hobo Depot. This is one thing. All right, so look, a couple years ago, look, I said a couple years. A couple years ago, I did a friend of mine bass, and he wanted an AUDERE in it, and it was a Mexi. And I said to myself, okay, man, I did it because he wanted me to do it. But after I did it, folks, it blew up on the internet. It was like an AUDERE with a Mexi jazz bass and pickups. You know, I can't even remember what pickups are in it. I think he kept the same pickups in it. But today I did something completely different. Today what I did different. The same color bass came in the shop from a brother that's in Kuwait. I didn't say he was gonna wait. I say he's in Kuwait. He sent me he got the bass sent to me, and he wanted the same kind of vibe. All right, so I said, okay, cool. But with this bass, I did something a little different. I went with, and I can't remember the old one, but I don't really think I did what I thought I did. Whatever that is. Look, so anywho, so here's the bass. This is a 2001. A Mexi 2001. Boom. There it is. All right, so it's a Mexi 2001, and you can tell there's something different in it. All right, so first of all, I got to put his amp cord on the side. All right, so I put EMGs in it, the white EMGs, just to kind of throw off on the pick guard and on the inlays. The inlays are kind of cream, so the inlays are actually the same color the EMGs are. That making sense? Okay, it does. All right, I didn't route a battery for the back because it was so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh my God. All right, and then the neck, it has some war paint on it because you want a little war paint like in dentures and stuff like that. You know, a person might have a ring or something he wore or something, or laying it up against a stand or something with no foam in it. Yeah, you can tell it's absolutely beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, not because the Hobo Depot made it beautiful. It's just beautiful. Look, beautiful. That ain't even a word. All right, so I was really shocked. This is a classic AUDERE that's in it. I love AUDEREs. I love AUDEREs, man. They have a different kind of vibe. So in the classic AUDERE, like the jazz one, you can actually turn up your rear and your front pickup. I thought that was kind of cool to do that. You know, if they're not loud enough, then you turn them up. But when I tested this one, I kept it on the regular D10 because anything past that, your amp is like, okay. You don't want your amp, okay. You don't want that. You want, yeah, bruh, good signal. That's what you want. And a lot of people don't understand the signal from your bass to your head to your speaker. A lot of people don't have that concept. And it's okay. I get it. They just want to play loud. All right, so first thing I want to do is to let you know is that Hootie he's right behind the camera. Is he upset? Absolutely. Look, and yeah. All right, so do I care? Yes, I do, because he's the Hootie. He's Hootie. I care, Hootie. You want to talk to me about it after the film? I get it. But until then, I care. I want you to know. All right, so anywho. So coming through my LA12 SWR with no hone in it. It ain't got no hone in it. So if you hear the kind of stuff that's happening on top end, it ain't got no hone in it. All right, and Hootie can testify to that. All right, so first thing we want to do is plug it up. Well, let's raise the seat up. I got this seat because I thought it was cool. Hey, and I got it from Goodwill. That was a good deal. See the light come on? Woo! I love AUDERE when they do that. Look, they good with that. All right, so, and you know, every AUDERE normally comes with a light. If it doesn't have a light on it, you can put one on it. That's the cool thing about AUDERE. All right, so I got the strings laying down. They're not directly on the neck because most of the 90s and 2000s wouldn't take a low action. If they do take a low action, it's because you have to do a lot of stuff to it. But this is low. This is really low. I can get it lower, but I don't think it's going to be comfortable as far as tone-wise to this bass. All right, so you got the AUDERE, you got the volume and pan for the pickups, and then you have high mids, low mids, bass and treble, or treble and bass. All right, first thing I want to do is pull out my trusty Amazon tuner. I love it. Turn it on. It's called a Metro Pitch, and it has a meter in it too. I said a meterer. That is not even a word, meterer. It has a meter in it, so it has a click track in it. No, it doesn't have a click track in it. It actually, so it's a meterer. Write that down. All right, so we're gonna turn everything off or down, and we're gonna go with the rear pickup first, and we're gonna tune it. Hey, I'm talking in C. I got the amp down really low because if I turn it on, it'll be like, not good. Turn the bass up a little bit so I can hear it. Because it's really low. And I just got good news that my youngest daughter is having a baby. I just want to throw that in there. She just called me. All right, so let's start with the rear pickup first, and nothing on. I'll turn the bass down, guys. I had to tune it up, and the tuner had to hear it. So here's with nothing on and the rear pickup. I got the amp turned really low. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. What y'all think? Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm sorry, Mr. Amp. I gotta turn you up a little bit. Okay. And I got everything set at less than D10. Okay. The treble, the bass, it's like 9 o'clock. Everything's at 9 o'clock. Because I want you to hear what the bass sounds like. I don't want it to sound like all boomy. Everything is, oh my God, everything sounds bottomy. So here we go. Front. Both. Now, first thing we'll do is turn the low mids up. So you should never have your amp wide open when you're trying to test a bass out, because if you do that, you never hear what the bass actually sounds like. So there's nothing on except the mids right now, the low mids, right? And the amp is really low because you want to hear everything, the potential of that bass. When you open everything up, everything should sound like you wanted it to sound. If not, put the bass down. Most people walk in Guitar Center and the used to be Sam Ash, and they turn the amp to 10. So how do you know what the bass sounds like if it's on 10? I don't understand that. Okay, Let's go high mids. See, I can hear stuff dialing in now. And it's not dialing in on 10 on the amp. It's dialing in where I can hear it dial in. Okay. Now we're gonna go to bass at D10. So the high mids is at D10, the low mids is at D10. Let's stay with them. Let's see what they sound like, kind of like 3/4 and open. So we're gonna go with the low mids and we're gonna turn it to 3/4 and see what it sounds like. See how stuff come up? Okay. Now let's turn high mids to D to 3/4. Okay, so you got high mids at 3/4 and low mids at 3/4. So we now know what this bass is sounding like, even with just nothing but mids, right? Am I right? Okay, nothing but mids. Yeah, baby. All right, so now we're gonna take all the mids off. Or let's just take the high mids out and leave the low mids in. And this is what we got. I like that sound. And I'm not pretty much of a mid guy. But these Fender Jazzes, the Mexis, and these are the John Shure era. These Mexis does pretty well with the mids. All Fenders, I think, back in the day does well with mids. It's got enough body and enough neck. I like the EMGs. I like the color of the EMGs. So now we're gonna turn the low mids all the way off. So now the high mids are off and low mids are off. Now we're into the treble thing. Let's do the treble at D10. See what we get. Okay, and then let's turn bass into D10 and see what we get. Okay, now I really got the amp turned kind of low. I don't know. So now, this is how you take your mids and let them work for you. I'm gonna take the mids. So I got the bass on D10, the treble on D10, and I'm gonna bring the mids on D10. Now I'm beginning to see the color of the bass. If I take the mids out, you hear this. Now I like that sound. Now I just need to bring it up closer to me. To bring it closer to me, I'll take the mids and put them at D10. Because I like the sound I had. Now, if I need the sound to come closer to me, but clean up a little bit, I go to my high mids. Check this out on D10. Now, I know this bass is bare ground. I already know that. But it was bare ground down before the mids came in. I just needed to hear that. I needed the mids to come closer to me and then clean up. See? Now I can hear without a hone that the treble is right just a little bit on top of the mids, just a little bit on top of the bass. Now the bass is very clean sounding. It is not booming and knocking walls down. All right? You need your bass to be very, very clean sounding, but you want to hear all the technical part of the bass. To do that, you have to start from the beginning on every channel and come up. I think I learned something when I said that. Okay. Because I love the way Fender Jazzes sound. Sometimes I hear them and guys got too much high end, man. It's like, bro, the bass it has great mids, but you dial so much high end in it that it sounds like it's, like a bell. Who wants to hear a bell all day long? I want to hear growl, bear growl. I want to hear that low beat. Now, if I need what I'm hearing to be a little bit more up on top, I'll just dial in my treble a little bit. I go past D10, just a hair. Okay, now if I need what I'm hearing now to be a little bit more present up in my face, I'll take the mids and dial them just past D10, the low mids, just a little bit past D10, and bring it up to me a little bit more. All right, I know the mids are there. The bass has a lot of mids. I just need them to present themselves to make what I like to hear, bring it up closer to me. See how the camera's doing? Bringing it back, coming up closer, bringing it back, coming up closer, that kind of thing. So I got to keep doing that. Now, what I need to do now, actually, is I think I want to bring a little bit more high end out of the bass without really making it glassy. So I'll dial in my highs just a little bit more past the Harriet. Hear that? Watch when I take it back to the normal setting I had it in. You hear? You hear it darken up a little bit? So I'm just going just a hair. And just a hair with this preamp will make it actually brighten up a little bit. I don't want it glassy. Okay. Now, do I need to darken it up a little bit? If I need to darken it without going to my bass, I'll just go to my low mids. And the low mids will actually darken it up a little bit. Watch this. Okay, watch me darken it a little more. You hear it darken up a little more? Which is that Larry Graham old days sound, where his bass used to sound like that. Watch when I back off the low mids, watch how it changes. Watch when I back up a little more. You hear the bottom lead? It's not gone, but it's just settled down a little bit. I don't know why people think bass should be on 10 every time you play. It's the mids. If you got bass, mids, and treble, high mids, and low mids, learn your bass, because basically the mids will darken and lighten your tone. You just get the treble and bass where you want it, but not wide open, man. It's like either you playing with a whole lot of blood bottom or you playing with a whole lot of glass, and it's like your bass don't sound like a bass. It sounds like it when you do this. It sounds like pink. And who wants to hear pink all day long? I want to hear a note. I gotta hear a note, not glass breaking. Okay, so that's that's why I say, guys, learn your preamp, man. Don't go out and buy because people say, you should buy a such and such preamp because it's got a lot of power and does a lot of things. Most time when people tell you stuff like that, they only go about what they hear, not what they know. Because half of them don't learn their preamp. Me, personally, I try to learn every preamp come through here so I can tell you exactly what that preamp does. And a lot of times, what they don't do. But most of the time, it'll do everything it needs to do. You just don't know what it does, and you don't know how to go get it. Rear pickup. All right, front pickup. You hear that cleanliness of that? Still got that kind of mud underneath. And I can hear just as clean as I need to hear. That front pickup sounded like a real true P, you know. Every note is precise and accurate. And it's still rocking and I just made it up. And you see how clean it is when I go da 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 da. See how clean it is? Da, 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 da. That's a clean P. Put them both together. So you got the P and the jazz. And you get that real unique Fender jazz sound. That undertone of that girth, that undertone of that girth and that cleanliness underneath that. And the EMGs. So guys, we can keep on saying that. I mean, it's a lesson for me to just sit in and go through this thing because this thing is absolutely beautiful. Not only is it beautiful, it sounds amazing. And it's a Mexi. A lot of people, they sleep on the Mexis, man. Oh, if I can't get a real one, I can't get an American, then it ain't right. Yeah, it ain't no good for me. Like, bro, these Mexis, man, a lot of them kind of outkick the American stuff. A lot of these Mexis does. I mean, they just sound great. This color just, for me, this color is amazing. I love this color. It's just the color. You can do so much with this color. You can go black on black, pick guard and pickups, or you go cream, which match the clay dots on the fretboard or on the pearl fretboard. And I didn't change the bridge. Look, y'all, it's a lot of things I didn't do, and the bass still sounds amazing. I could have put a brass nut on it. I would have heard the difference. You probably wouldn't. You know, a lot of people don't understand the brass nut concept, but I love brass nuts. I do love them, but you have to have the ear to hear what you're doing. And most time in the studio, brass nuts are really cool. All right, so here we have on the back, you got a little L plate. I like that part. So I didn't change the bridge. The bridge is the same. So basically, the bass is everything the same except the preamp and the pickups. Oh, and of course, the pick guard. So guys, thank you for coming by and checking out my bass. Oh, look. Who are you doing some camera work today, boy? Go, boy. I'm ready to hire you. Maybe. You stay home. Once again, guys, keep praying for the Hobo Depot and the Queen and I. We love y'all. We pray for y'all every morning. I'm outside praying for y'all before the birds start singing. And the squirrels come out. That's dark. That's early morning. Because I want you guys to have a blessed day. I want you guys to have a blessed year, a blessed everything. I want your family safe and all. That's why I keep praying for y'all. And I know y'all will do some great things. Once again, guys, shut it, camera! Johnny Long with my Mexi 5 with the AUDERE preamp and EMG. Okay, Hootie, I'm gonna walk on set. Go ahead, cut the camera off. Boy, you did good today, Hootie.